Hi there, I'm Dan Ashley with ABC 7 Bay Area, and I want to thank you for joining us for this recap of AIDS Walk San Francisco 2023. The event was once again just a huge success, raising over $1 million. As always, it was a fun day with 2,000 caring people coming together to enjoy a sumptuous red ribbon pancake breakfast right in the middle of Robin Williams Meadow. We'll enjoy each other's company, enjoy a beautiful walk through Golden Gate Park, and together as a community to support a cause near and dear to our hearts. There was so much music, entertainment, love, and community. Just great. It's my favorite Sunday of the year, and I've been doing it for 29 years. Before we show you some of the highlights from this fun-filled day of compassion in action, let's listen to this moving message from the presenting sponsor and AIDS Walk San Francisco's good friends at Gilead Sciences.
Together, we've changed the way HIV impacts lives. Together, we've helped people live longer, healthier. Together, we've turned the impossible into reality, knowledge into innovation, ideas into action. In joining together, we've continued to push what is possible. At Gilead, we will continue to make scientific breakthroughs in the space as we've done over the past 35 years. And while science will continue to drive us forward, we know that there is more work to be done together to address deep-rooted stigmas, mass misinformation, and ever-present homophobia. Collectively, we must continue to push our curiosity, our thinking, joining together in courageous and unexpected ways to dismantle these barriers. Frontline healthcare leaders and relentless problem solvers, tireless advocacy groups, and groundbreaking scientific innovators. By working as one, we can advance innovation and equitable care for all. Together, we can ignite action. Together, we are the difference. Together, we can end the epidemic for everyone, everywhere.
As I said, it was both a fun and inspirational day in Golden Gate Park, and the picture-perfect weather didn't hurt either. Let's take a look.
There's no way you can hear this and not want to register. Let's talk now with John Cunningham, the CEO of the National AIDS Memorial and Foundation board member Robert Mansfield. We appreciate you both. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Rob, let's start with you here. Remind us of the importance of this annual event. It benefits so many fantastic organizations doing great work here in San Francisco and beyond.
It does. This is our 37th year of doing the AIDS Walk, and we've raised a total of $98 million that has gone into the community to many very deserving organizations. It's a vehicle for local organizations to use their branding to come in to field a team, a co-beneficiary team. And this year, we're really looking forward to a great turnout. This weather report is feeding right into us. Skip the heat in the East Bay and come on over to the park this Sunday.
And by the way,
how about that?
Wow, we did good there.
We were practicing in the commercial break here.
Yeah, and this, I believe this fan is given to some of the registrants or teams that get a lot of people involved. But talk about how people can get involved. Do they need to build their own team? Can they walk as an individual? And what is it like to walk in it?
I really want to commend everybody at AIDS Walk San Francisco for the work they've done over the 37 years. You know, we bring people together, we raise funds, we raise awareness, and we raise hearts, because that's really where it's at, is getting people together to share stories, to ensure that all those lives that have been lost over the last 40 plus years of this crisis are remembered, but to inform young people and future generations about the importance of what the work is, because at the forefront of this and at the core of the AIDS crisis was health and justice. And I think we all need to stand up and have health equity in all parts of our world. So bring friends, bring families, bring a dog, and have a good time.
Certainly is a family-friendly event, and as you mentioned, it's really important to get the younger generation involved here who don't remember a world where AIDS was truly a crisis in a way where we have seen great advancements in technology and health resources, things like PrEP now, making it not as top of mind for so many folks, but it is still an issue that we need to be concerned about. Let's talk about where we are with fundraising right now, Rob. I'm looking at the website right now, $877,000. What's the goal?
It's an open goal as much as we can get. Last year we did a little over $1,080,000. I think we're going to blow past that this year. Hopefully, everything's looking pretty good. People, I think, are just looking for a chance to get together. It's a real community at AIDS Walk. It's people that care and get out and just love each other. And it's just a nice event. Everybody's there for the right reason. And, we're hoping to really raise some big money to put out into the community to organizations like the National AIDS Memorial Grove, Castro Country Club, Ward 86, the Women's HIV Program at UCSF, the AIDS Legal Referral Panel, many more.
Happening today, thousands will be gathering in San Francisco for a great cause. AIDS Walk SF 2023 returns to Golden Gate Park. ABC7 is proud to be a longtime sponsor, and our very own Dan Ashley is live right now at Golden Gate Park. He has a preview of today's walk. Good morning, Dan. How's it going out there?
Good morning, Gloria. It's great to be with you. It's going wonderfully out here. You know, this Sunday in July is one of my favorite places to be every year. ABC7 is a very proud sponsor of AIDS Walk San Francisco for very good reason. It does amazing work every year to alleviate suffering, foster prevention, and raise awareness about this epidemic that, even though it doesn't make the headlines, Gloria, every day that it used to, it is still very much an important cause and something that we need to contend with. But I'm joined now by Frank Duff, Senior Vice President of Virology at Gilead. Frank pedaled his way over here this morning from his home. Frank, great to be with you.
It's great to be here, Dan. Well, you're right, but I can feel the joy. It's building, great weather, beautiful place to be. We recognize that pretty impressive advances in treatment and prevention have been made, but we also recognize that we do need more treatment options and prevention options, and we continue to be very focused on that. And we're also very focused on the ultimate goal, which will be bringing a cure to HIV.
And you're here personally, rode your bike over here to be with your team and be part of this event. It means a lot to you as well, personally, not just as a company.
Absolutely so. I've been in HIV medicine. I'm an infectious disease doc, member of the affected community. My husband and I have been part of this for over 30 years. We want to make sure that we're doing everything we can. We're there at the beginning. We want to be there at the end. So this is a lifelong passion for me personally and for so many of the people that I work with in Gilead.
Of course, none of this happens without the tremendous work of volunteers who raise money. And, you know, we've passed $1 million already. If you'd like to help, go to sf.aidswalk.net and be part of this great event. Before we run here in this live segment, I want to introduce you to two very special people I see every single year. This is Joni Jester, one of our fundraisers, and also Glenn Good. You guys, everybody's doing good here, but you're actually a good.
To me, we have to reinvest in the community. We have a moral obligation to follow what the leaders and our founders did so many years ago. If we don't give back, if we don't reinvest into the community, who's going to do it?
Good point. Joni, your comments on why this means something to you. Every year you're part of it.
Every year. Well, I've been doing this since 1988. The grassroots nature of AIDS Walk funds a lot of smaller organizations that don't have the capacity to do fundraising on their own.
That's a good point.
So this really helps a lot of people who don't get government funding or corporate funding. So every pair of boots on the ground here matters.
Sure does.
Sometimes this is what it takes. Facing down hate, facing down bias. As we step out, Bay Area. Let's step up our march towards social justice and healthcare equity. Join AIDS Walk San Francisco Sunday, July 16th. Register today at aidswalk.net.
Good morning and welcome to AIDS Walk San Francisco. Make some noise. It is so wonderful to be back at Sharon Meadow with all of you. Thank you so much for coming out. My name is Dan Ashley from ABC 7 News, and I'm thrilled to be back with you once again. This is my favorite Sunday of the year. It's just such a special day. Every year when I come and am privileged to be a part of this event, and as I look out at all of you, I am touched every single year by the incredible commitment that you make year in and year out. Please welcome the one and only Bert Champagne.
Good morning. How is everybody? Okay, that's not going to work for me. How is everybody? This is Robert Mansfield. He is on the board of the AIDS Walk San Francisco Foundation. And for nearly 3 decades, we have been blessed to have ABC 7 as our host sponsor. And we'd like to present an award to ABC 7.
That is so nice.
And to Dan Ashley, who's been here for 29 of the 30 years.
Robert, Bert, thank you. That is so very kind. On behalf of everyone at ABC 7, this award presented to ABC 7 and all of my amazing colleagues at the station means the world to us. We are very, very proud and humbled to be a part of this event every year. Please welcome the Senior VP of Virology at Gilead. Give it up for Frank Duff.
Frank, the AIDS Walk Foundation would like to present Gilead with this little token of our appreciation for everything you do for us. You help us so much. Every year you get us kick-started into the event and the work that Gilead has done around the world to make HIV drugs available worldwide. Thank you, Frank.
All right. Thank you very much. At Gilead, we are focused every day on what we can do to help end the epidemic for everyone, everywhere, through science and our efforts in communities across the country and around the world. We are committed to pursuing new treatment and prevention options, and we continue to pursue the ultimate goal, which is a cure for HIV.
This is from Bio-Rad. Please welcome Howard Mott. Thank you.
I think speaker's probably an overstatement, because I'm just going to say the name on the back of the shirt is Bio-Rad Laboratories, and a shout out to Bio-Rad, but the name on the front of the shirt is AIDS Walk San Francisco, and let's say that the name on the front of the shirt is much more important than the name on the back. So I want to salute all of you, and we who are about to walk, salute you.
Hello from Chevron. I'm Huma Abbasi, General Manager, Health and Medical. We are so proud of our historical support for community health partnerships and programs like AIDS Walk San Francisco, where we've had a team present since 1996. And supporting AIDS Walk San Francisco is not only benefiting our local partners and their clients, but also helping us build stronger health systems and stronger communities. I encourage us all to participate and show support for our partners and community members, and join us in advocating for improved and more equitable health access and critical health services for all. On behalf of myself and Chevron, a sincere thank you. Stay safe and stay well. To all the wonderful people that I see from here, and including my Chevron team who has supported me all these years. This is a rich walk for us. It's a long history. Chevron has supported Fight for AIDS for decades now, and this will be our 27th year of being at this event and bringing an official team to the event.
I'd like to introduce Ellie Rossiter. She's with UCSF. UCSF has had such a big impact in this community over the years.
Thank you everyone for coming out. Again, my name is Ellie Rossiter. I'm with UCSF. As you know, UCSF has been a part of this for many years, since 1987, all 36 years of this walk. And we are so proud and so honored to be some of the beneficiaries of the proceeds that go toward this work. I want to welcome Dr. Monica Gandhi, who is the director of Ward 86 at UCSF at the San Francisco Zuckerberg General Hospital.
It's negative, but we are at a point right now where we need to refocus our efforts on HIV. This is the time. We've had setbacks. We know how to combat it. We know treatment and prevention works, and we need to refocus our efforts. And that's part of what this is here right now today with AIDS Walk. So thank you so much for being here and for being so dedicated to HIV. Thank you.
And the overall success of this great event.
So I just want to give some shout outs to some of our top fundraisers and top teams. As you heard, Glenn, $61,000. Tom Rathkins from the National AIDS Memorial Grove, $46,000. Roland Zephyr, $20,000. Joni Jester, you know, I keep talking about Joni. She does so much work with the Memorial Grove and every other charity around here. She's close to $10,000. She may have hit the $10,000. Bill Craven, over $8,000. And let's talk about some of these enormous teams. The National AIDS Memorial Grove, they're going to hit their $125,000 mark. Castro Country Club, $68,000. ALRP, Legal Eagles, over $30,000. UCSF 360 Positive Care and Women's HIV Program, $29,000. UCSF IGHS, over $17,000. Our friends at Gensler, $14,000. Our friends at MAC, if you guys need makeup, go to the MAC people. They are the best in the world. They are the best, and with their match, because MAC matches whatever their team raises, they're over $10,000. And our good friends at Chevron and Levi's, nearly $10,000 each. So let's give it up for those amazing people. Isn't that great?
Good morning, everybody. Are you guys feeling the human energy out here? Woo, woo! Part of Chevron, we were asked this morning to get you guys a little warmed up. So we're going to do a couple of stretches. We'd like for you to join us, please. I'm Lucia. This is Jessica. Please join us. Music, please. All right.
And walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown.
We've done all the talking we can do. Are you ready to do the walking? Thank you all for being here once again. Please proceed toward the starting line. Thank you for everything. We love you. We appreciate you. Have a great walk. And if you're watching us on the live stream, stick with me for just a minute, because you're so sweet to watch every night. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Let me ask you a question. We're on the live stream. Tell me your name.
Susan Bohegan.
Susan, why are you here?
Because I was with the, how do I say this? I was started the AIDS epidemic, Ward 5B. I had lots of friends who passed away. I've always wanted to do this. We need to, eradicate it now.
So it means a lot to you to be here.
Yeah, thank you.
And why are you here
Hi,
today?
Dad. We're from the Fine Arts Museum of San Francisco. My co-worker.
Thank you for being here. Why is it important for you to be here?
Because we need to find a cure for everything.
Okay.
Bring awareness.
Well, thank you all for being here. You're kind to watch every day. We appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, thanks, guys. Have a good one. Tell me your name.
My name's Marie.
Why are you here, Marie?
I'm here. My relative passed away almost 30 years ago.
Oh, goodness.
And we're here, and my sister is her 25th consecutive year. She made $1,000.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
$1,000 that will go to good causes and make a real difference. Thank you for being here. Sure, we can take a picture. You know we're on live, right? But we take a picture. Take your. All right. Thanks, guys, very much. Hey, listen. We want you to be a part of this event. I hope you're enjoying this live coverage. What a glorious day. We've been a part of this for decades now. AIDS Walk San Francisco makes such a huge difference. It raises a lot of money. We've raised over $1 million so far, but we could use your help. Here's what I'd love for you to do. I'd be so grateful if you take just a few minutes, go to sf.aidswalk.net, make a donation, $5, $10, $50, whatever you can afford. It all goes to great causes. AIDS Walk San Francisco funnels money to organizations around the Bay Area that make a difference in alleviating the suffering of HIV and AIDS, improving treatment options, contributing to research, and raising awareness. If you can do that for me, I'd be very grateful.
I'm not about to be ran over. I'm not about to let HIV take over me.
At one point, we all kind of felt lost, but what we have is this artwork and these practices that help us shine a little light.
This pandemic has shown you the superhero you can be when these communities became even more unified because of this pandemic. And when this pandemic is over, I really feel that all of these communities that have been fighting for change and all that will really ascend when it's time to come back.
Your visibility, your spirit, your divine sense of being, that spark that tells you what's true for you, what's good for you, that you need to be loved and honored and cherished, that spark needs to be shared. That's the gift. That's the gift.
Rebecca Robbins, the specific journalist, she's a very scenery good. So then it was, I wanted us to.
More than $1 million. That's the astounding number that was raised yesterday at the 37th annual AIDS Walk San Francisco at Golden Gate Park, and ABC7 is proud to be a media sponsor. Thousands of people attended the walk. It was hosted by ABC7 News anchor Dan Ashley. He has been a longtime supporter. He's emceed this event for decades. The AIDS quilt, first constructed in 1985, was on display yesterday and now stretches 5 football fields.
Yesterday, AIDS Walk, ABC7, a proud sponsor. I was there, as you know, doing that. And they gave us a cool gift here, which comes in handy. The AIDS Walk fan.
How about that?
Especially with how hot it was.
Right, and we need this a little less now than we did yesterday.
Thankfully.
What channel? What TV channel?
Let's do boomerangs!
Thank you to all of the walkers, the sponsors, the volunteers who make AIDS Walk San Francisco such a great success every year. Thank you for watching this special highlight show, and we hope you'll join us again for next year's AIDS Walk San Francisco. I'm Dan Ashley. See you soon.
AIDS Walk San Francisco would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Gilead, premier sponsor, ViiV, grand sponsor, ABC7, and principal sponsors, Chevron and Bio-Rad. We would also like to thank our supporting sponsors, Merck and A Black Tie Affair Catering, event sponsors, Seyfarth Shaw, PepsiCo, Recology, Amphar, and Evoke, as well as our co-chair sponsor, Avid Bank.